Today I'm going to show you how to use the free version of the iPhone app, icomm. I'll also cover a few differences if you choose to use icomm on the iPad. We start by clicking on the icomm app. First, I'll show you a little how it works and show the difference between icomm on the iPhone and iPad. Then, we will go over how to customize the app. Once we have done some customizing, we will show how icomm works with the new changes. Click on Display on the home page. This takes you to the photo panels that represent main categories. icomm also works on the iPad. I will bring up an iPad here so you can see that the only difference is when the app is opened, it will not open in full screen. Here you can see the iPad on the right. By clicking on the 2X on the bottom right of the screen, it will enlarge the window to almost full screen on the iPad. Otherwise, the iPad app functions the same as the iPhone app. For the rest of this tutorial, I will be using an iPhone 5. Clicking on any of these photos breaks down into more specific choices. For now, some of them are gray boxes, but I will show you how to customize those with your own photos. You can exit back to the main categories if you swipe from left to right until you get to the first page, then swipe left to right and release. Exiting this way is a bit awkward, but I will show you how to avoid this when we customize. When on the main categories, if you move all the way to the right, you will notice a large green box. Clicking this will take you back to the main menu. You can also exit back to the main menu if you swipe from left to right until you get to the first page, then swipe left to right and release. Now that you are back at the main menu, we will start customizing. Click on Edit Content. This will allow us to customize the photo panels. You'll notice at this point the Basic Needs panel on the top left is just a question mark. So let's start here. Click on Edit this image and it will allow us to add a new photo. You will notice a warning pop up that reads, "To add audio titles to your picture, upgrade your icomm." You can upgrade for $6.99, but we will focus on the free version. Click on the photo icon at the top of the page. Depending upon security settings, the first time this is done, you may be asked if icomm can have access to your photos. You must choose yes in order to use the photos. Then, several options appear. I will show you the camera option first. Then, use the camera just as you normally do to take a photo of what you would like to add. In our case, we are going to use the bathroom. You then get the option to use the photo taken or retake it. Once you have the photo you like, choose Use. You can then pinch, zoom, and center the photo to get the desired look. Then choose Done. If you are happy with the final result, choose Save. This takes you back to the main panels. We will stick with the Basic Needs category, and this time we will choose Edit Files in this category. You'll notice the first ones are just a simple yes or no, allowing the user to answer simple questions. Moving to the right shows a hand titled Finished. We are going to edit this image. Once again, clicking on the photo icon on the top of the page. This time, we are going to use an image that is already in the camera roll. You can access the camera roll by choosing Camera Roll or also by choosing Photo Library. Photo Library will also allow you to use a photo from your photo stream or other folders you have created. Once again, we can pinch and zoom to get the image just right. Click Done when complete. Then save if everything looks right. Next, we will move one more screen to the right. At the top, you will notice the box is labeled Eat. Since we have a separate main panel for food, we are going to change this one to better suit our needs. Click Edit this image. We will add an image in a minute, but first we want to rename this panel. Click on the word Eat and a keyboard will pop up, allowing you to change the title. We are going to title it School. When finished, click Done. Now once again, we will click the photo icon at the top of the page. You will notice one last option called Paste. It allows you to copy, then paste an image without having to save it to your phone. For example, if you find an image in Safari that you would like to copy, just hold on the image, then click Copy. After returning to icomm, click Paste. Once again, we can pinch and zoom to get the image just right. Click Done when complete. Then save if everything looks right. Now swipe from left to right until you are back to the main categories. All the various main categories and other panels can be edited in this way. Now click the large green button to return to the main menu. Click Display, and we can see how the new photos we added work. The first screen you will see is a yes, no option. These are simply for answering yes or no questions, and they work differently than the other choices. Choosing no puts us back in the category, while choosing yes takes us back to the main categories. If the wrong category is chosen, you can exit and go back to the main categories. This is why we chose to add the stop sign. Instead of swiping left to right to get back to the main categories, we can now choose Stop, then Yes, and we are taken back to the main categories. Thank you, and enjoy communicating with icomm on your iPhone or iPad.